Hey, my name's Anna and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is signs that she has been burned in the past. Now this is a great video for you to identify if you are doing certain traits that would be expected of someone that has had probably a crazy, bad, toxic life in the past with someone, or maybe you want to know what signs to look out for if you are trying to date someone that you suspect has been burnt badly in the past. So no matter who you are, stay tuned for the video. My name is Anna and get ready. She does not invest into you. The relationship might feel stale and not go anywhere because this is the type of girl that finds it hard to trust others. She's going to keep you at arm's length because the hurt that she once felt was so painful that she doesn't want to be vulnerable again in case she gets hurt. She's just accepted that life isn't great. I recently met an old friend and they said to me, "Gosh, I wish we could go back to school. Being an adult sucks." And I thought, does it? Being an adult, it's pretty awesome. You know, I can order as many takeaways as I want. But notice that people who often speak about a certain part of their past being their best years and how life is just continuously kicking them in the gonads and this is just how it is someone that has been hurt very badly in the past, and sadly, the hurt is too much that they can't get over it. They are so bitter about other people's relationships. You can expect them to say men are only after one thing, or women care only about this and that and your money. They cannot actually feel happy for other people, and that's because their hurt taints their judgment about other relationships and they assume every relationships are just bad. She dates many people at once. In her eyes, the more guys she can enjoy, the better, and that's because, well, at least she's not settling down with one specific person. She's not focusing her attention on one person for her to basically hurt him. So if she's surrounded by constant flirting, even in a relationship, it's sadly a great way to stop her getting too invested and then getting hurt. She finds cheesy romance cringy. Do not expect her to feel swooned when you give her chocolates and perhaps when you deliver a bouquet of flowers to her office address. Instead, you can expect the eye roll and the questioning of, what did you do wrong? The self-deprecating humour. Does she often say, I'll die alone? Or, if I'm not married by 35, can we get married? Or maybe, my cats are far too important than guys right now. She is very mysterious. These girls do not share much about themselves for the fear of it being said on wasted words. You know, they feel like they're going to say something, reveal who they are, and eventually that person leaves. She dates avoidant men. Someone that doesn't want to open up and unleash their true value will subconsciously choose a partner who they know will not actually want to prise them open to reveal the gooey center that they have inside. They know that the safest option to not truly get hurt is to date an avoidant person because this is the type of person that will hold their love at arm's reach. She is a pessimist. If you hear her assuming the worst, maybe making comments about she always has to do things herself because no one else can do them right, and she doesn't really give much people value on the jobs that they do, well, this is your sign. She's very quick to start the physical stuff. And yes, I'm talking about what you think I'm talking about. If she is so used to being treated poorly in past relationships and not letting someone actually earn those bedroom dances, she's going to give it up pretty quickly. Now, a lot of times, these types of girls, well, they use their bodies as barriers. It's basically saying you can have your way with me physically, and that's going to distract you from actually getting to know the true, real me on the inside. She never asks for help. You will see this in everyday life, not just relationships. She will work hard to correct her own mistakes in secrecy. She hates asking people for help because, well, she wants to prove to herself that she can do these things on her own because once she didn't get the help that she knew she needed when she was in a bad relationship. Asking for help to her is a sign of weakness. She doesn't have a big circle of friends and she might not even meet the plural friends. She could even just have that one person that she talks to. Naturally, she's the type of person who will isolate themselves from all of the relationships in life because of the hurt they once felt. They are quick to point out out red flags. Now, no matter if this is in her relationship and she's pointing out her partner's behavior, or maybe she's warning her friends that their partners are displaying toxic red flag behavior, she is hyper vigilant when it comes to red flags because she once ignored them and sadly got burnt herself. You have to prove your affection. Saying that you love her isn't good enough. She will quickly respond with, but why? She knows that some people give empty words and she cannot truly value a compliment unless she knows it has some substance behind it. She is extremely self-sufficient. Does she surprise you with how much weight that she can have on her shoulders at any one time, yet she maintains life amazingly well? She keeps things together and she can just get on with life quickly after those stressful situations because she's pretty awesome. You may have heard her tell you of a shocking fact of how she was forced to grow up a lot quicker than most children because of something she experienced, or just you are amazed at how much responsibility she has for a single person. She will not stop you from doing what you enjoy. Let's talk about some nice things. Most girls, they do get a little insecure if their boyfriends constantly went out with their friends. However, for the girl that has been burned in the past, she accepts you for you and she just lets you be yourself and get on with life. But she expects you to treat her with that same kindness and to not be controlling. She seems to be 3 steps ahead of you. If she can predict what you are about to say before you say it, or she just knows when something's up and she stands there and gives you the, come on, tell me. Well, this is because she has a super strong intuition. She's a strong person and her empathy skills are a lot stronger than most. So she's always in sync to you because she just wants to get to know you really well. She says it how it is, from being straight up calling you out on your bad behavior, or she's always being that friend who has to intervene in the arguments and say, look, you did this, sort it out. Or maybe she doesn't openly speak her mind, but when someone asks for her opinion, they know that they are going to get a blunt answer and hell breaks loose. Because this is the sign of someone who has been suppressed so hard in the past, and now they just come to the realization that life is too short to not speak what's on your mind. She doesn't get rid of toxic people. I hold my hand up and say I agree with this one. Technically, she's seen it all before. Nothing can surprise her anymore because of the stuff she's dealt with. She may have a couple of toxic friends she's not getting rid of, or she ends up stalking her ex on social media many times a month, or even reaches out to her ex in her moments of drunken weakness. She still hasn't learned that she has the choice to not interact with toxic people. Therefore, she's just more accepting of their bad behavior and just kind of lets them into her life willy-nilly. She cannot help but hurt other people, no matter if this is through her cold ways or her bluntness or maybe her lack of emotional connection, as she maintains this very controlled, stern person with her walls very high and refuses to accept that some people are good and some people are bad. She ends up pushing even those nice people around her away. Many people come and go in her life, and this ties in so well to the previous tip. She pushes people away by cutting them off, or maybe people ghost her quite often. So in order to fill that void of loneliness she always has, she always gets new friends and new partners, new hobbies, new jobs, until she starts to repeat the same patterns, and then those people again will distance themselves. She feels like a rare breed. Now, if she has been the girl that has been burned badly, but she has recovered and she has left her past in the past, she has naturally done a lot of self-healing. She has worked through the issues, she has gained back her own self-confidence and grown as a person, and she can accept she met a bad person. Not all relationships are bad, and in this case, when you date a girl like this, she is going to feel like a once-in-a-lifetime deal. She tells you what she wants, she communicates well, she builds you up, and she is there for you like no other partner has been. She literally makes you feel so special, and she knows how to compromise and make the relationship work, and she loves you for you. And there we go, we've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our super fan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joyanima monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.